Hi guys, welcome back to the Boss Nation channel, and today's video we're going to be covering how to solve a 3 by 3. So, before I begin telling the first step, I'm going to explain to you what cubers call algorithms. And no, these aren't math algorithms that you do in class every day, but these are specific algorithms that tell you how to move your cube. When I teach you these algorithms, you can understand things that I say in the video. Okay, let's get started. So, right now, for me, this is F, which is the front of the cube. But since you guys can't see the front, I'll make it so this is the front. So this is the front of the cube, which is F. And this part is the right side of the cube, which is called R. This part is the left side of the cube, which is called L. And this is the top, which is called U. So, whenever you have one of these letters in an algorithm, then you always move it to its corresponding side clockwise. Remember this, clockwise. So, say if it said R in an algorithm, I had to do this clockwise. So, let's say there was R. I have to move this clockwise. Sorry about my hand. Clockwise. There, that's clockwise. And but for every letter, there's also like some sort of a doppelganger kind of thing. It'll be an R with like a comma sort of thing. This comma means that you do it backwards, like you do it the opposite. So when you have a comma after a letter, it'll be R prime or L prime, F prime, U prime, and vice versa. So right now I moved it clockwise. But when you have a prime, you move it anti-clockwise. So let's just say I had an R prime. I'd move this way. R prime. Now, that's R covered. Now let's move to L, which is the left side of the cube. The left side is, since it's left, it's opposite to right. So since R for clockwise, you have to move it this way, like this. For L, that'd be opposite. I have to move it like this. I know it looks like the same in the video, but trust me, it's different. Now, remember, in the video, I will be using these algorithms, and if you mess up one part of the algorithm, then you'll have to restart. Now for F, I'll move the front face here. F just means you move the front clockwise. So F, there you go, clockwise. And F prime anti-clockwise. There we go. That's basically it. And same for U. U, this is the top, clockwise, and U prime anti-clockwise. And also L. Look, remember L. This should be your left. This should be the left. L, clockwise and anti-clockwise. You have to remember these, okay? And remember, when it's just a letter by itself, it is always clockwise. When it has a quote, then it is anti-clockwise. So, let's get started on how to solve. Now, look for the yellow middle piece. The middle piece is also like the commanding pieces of the whole thing. They command like where colors go. Not literally. So find the yellow center. So let's look here. Nope. Here. Nope. Here. Yes. So we found the yellow center. And we need to make what cubers call a daisy, which is where we have the yellow center and there are 4 white edge pieces around it. So we already got one here, so don't worry about that. Put this on top like this, and let's look for more. So, whoa, I don't see any more. Let's look on the bottom. Ah, there they are. So, you might already have it like this, but for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna put it back up to. So there we go. And let's look for the others, put them back up. There you go. Now you should have a daisy. If you have other whites, don't worry about those. All we care about is the daisy right now. See? There we are, the daisy. I haven't finished solving the cube yet. We have to get this daisy, these white edge pieces on the daisy, down to the white center. To do that, look at the white edge pieces and look at their corresponding color. Here, there's a white, and bottom of it is red. So let's. It was here. It was here. It's not matching. Had to make it match with its red counterpart, and then we do. So it should be facing towards you. So you would do F2. Oh, I forgot to explain that as well. You see, when you're doing algorithms, if you get a letter and then the number 2 after it, you have to move that face twice. See? So F2 would be like, it doesn't matter what direction you're moving it in. No matter what direction you move it in, it's always going to end up in the same spot. That's why there's no F2 prime or like, I don't know. So F2 would just be twice down. Now we matched it, now to the white. Now we'll look for the other colors. Green, match, F2, put down. Remember, it doesn't matter what direction. You can do any letter with 2 in any direction you want because it won't matter. Orange and blue. There we go. That's the first step to finishing your cube. See? Now we have a white cross. Remember, don't worry about these colors. They don't really matter. Just gotta make sure you have the cross. See? The cross. And look at the edges up here to make sure they're matching. Blue matches. Red matches. Green matches. And back to orange matches. Now we need to get the corresponding corner pieces here and here. To do that, look for a white piece. Look for a white corner piece. So, for example, we see one here. But this is not what we don't want it looking like this. We want the white here, in where the orange is, or here where the blue is. So we're going to do that. To do that, all you have to do is get the white in your right side. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I do it on my right side because I'm more comfortable with it. And where's the white? Yep, here. Right side. Once like this, and then twice like that. So you could say RU2. There we go. Now it was where the orange once was, and it's facing here. Don't worry about the color on top. Just look at the color to its side. So as you can see, the color to its side is orange. So if it says here, we need to diagonally match this to its commanding color. So let's look for orange. There it is. Let's move you here. And there we go. A diagonal match to the color. A diagonal match to the color orange. Simple. Now, I'm going to tell you the algorithm. This is the algorithm to use when you're putting these corner pieces, but here or anywhere. To do this, the algorithm to use is R U R prime. So I'll show you guys like so you can see. Let's see. R U. See, that's the white here. The orange, you can see the orange. R prime. There we go. See? Perfect. Now I'm gonna do that with other ones. Oh, this is a special case. See this? Look at this white. Well, next to it, it's orange. But when we move it to match with the orange, it's diagonally to the left. So this is where to do something different now. Instead of doing R, U, R prime, the one we'll be doing is L prime. Remember, so you have to move it counterclockwise. Since we have to get it here, and we do this normal L, we go here. So L prime. U prime, and you can see it's matching here. And then you do, well, L, just a regular L, because that'll move it down and to match. See, as you can see, we've completed all of the orange and some of the other colors too. So I found the blue, see right here, and do that. Remember, since on the right you do R, U, and then R prime, and there. We have one more color left, and these are all matching. I'm just going to quickly do the last color. Remember, if it's facing up like this one, then all you gotta do is get it where you want. I recommend getting it to a space that's free, which is here, because it will mess up all the other corner pieces. So find it, turn on top of a place that's clean, move it up, move this twice, and then put it back down. There we go, it's fixed. I'm just gonna find, there we go, and I will do the algorithm again. Sorry, the camera. There. We have one last color left, and it's right here. Oh, another case. If it's on the bottom, you do R, like on what side, depending on what side it is. Like if you're doing it here, you do L prime. But for me, it's on the right, so I do R, U, then R prime. There we go. Let's find where this belongs to. It belongs in blue. So you find it in blue here. R, U, R prime. There we go. That is the first layer completed, as you can see. Now I need to work on the second layer. And since we already have these, since we already have these, the second layer is completely made up of these corner pieces. Edge pieces. So, on the top, remember the top, look for corner edge pieces that do not have yellow on them. Let's see. Look, we have an orange right here, and let's proceed it. It's got a blue. Perfect. So, forget about the orange for now, but look at the blue. Let's move it to its corresponding part. There we go. Now it's switching with blue. Now we focus on the color on the top. As you can see, it's orange. Now see, look where orange is. It's on the right side of the cube? No. It's on the left side? Yes. So, this is what you need to do. Move, since we have to get it away from the left side, you do U prime. That's away from the left side. And then you have to take the corner piece out. So you do, since it's on the left side, I do L prime, U prime, and then L. There you go. That's basically it. Now look for where that corner piece went. See? Went here. Now find where its color and orange. See? Now we're going to put the corner piece back. But then remember, look. Before we moved the edge piece, remember? Look. That was the edge piece. And look, the corner piece is right here. Now let's put that corner piece back in. There we go. See? The edge piece hasn't placed in. And now we got a red one, red and blue. Let's look for red. Match. There's blue on the left. So we go like this. The L prime, U prime, L, and then look for where the thing went. Look for the corner piece went. Look at its opposite color. Move it back, and then put it back where it belonged. As you can see, this edge piece came with it. Let's look around. You have one. We should have one more. Let's look up. There you go. Green and orange. Match the orange here. Actually, I'm going to change this up because this is actually only too much left. I need some rights too, so. Alright, so, okay. No, this is exactly the same thing. Guys, I wasn't able to fix it, but anyway, green. We got it matching with the orange. Look on top, green. Where's green? On the left. Move it away from the green. So U prime. Then L prime. U prime yet again. And then L. Now get that corner piece back to where it was before. There you go, and it came with it. There! Second layer. Oh, not so bad. I'll put that back real quick. There you go. Second layer solved. Now let's solve the last layer. The last layer is where most of the algorithms come in. Okay. So, look on top. See all these? Ignore them. If you have a square, like ignore all these, look, you see? I have a square. When I know all of these, I should now have a square. A square. Move the square so that it's on your left side. See? Here. So for me, it'll be here. So I'm going to do this. Now, make sure it's facing towards you. And use this algorithm. F U R U prime R prime and F prime. There we go. Now it's changed. Let's see if it's like. Now if you got it like this, make sure that this piece is facing away from you. So I went like this. See, now it's facing towards you guys, but away from me. And then use the same algorithm again. Like, don't worry about this piece. God, don't worry about this piece. Just worry about these four. So make sure this is facing away from you, and do the same algorithm again. F U R U prime R prime and F prime. And there we go. Now we got the fish. After this is pretty simple. Now make sure the head of the fish is facing to your left. It's like this. So for you guys, it should be like this. Now we have to use this algorithm. R U R prime U R U 2 and then R prime. There we go. Top layer solved. And now all we'll do is solve these last layers. Now look, see, all these are uneven, so you have to use a special algorithm. Before you do this, look for any that have two same corner pieces. So two red, and match them with their counterpart, which is red. So if you have any matching corner pieces, even if this one is also red, it doesn't matter. If you have any matching corner pieces, make sure when you're doing this algorithm, make sure these are facing to your left. So for me, that'll be this way. For you guys, that might be this way. See, like that. So I'm going to make this face to my left, and I'm going to use this algorithm. L prime U R U prime L R2 R prime U R U2 R prime. There we go. Now all these are equal. All these are the same, see? That's how I want it. Now, I'm going to show you another algorithm. This is since we have equal sides, we have to make them back to normal. Like to get these, make this red, and say make this one blue. So it can be any color. Like remember, if you have a color that's fully solved, like if this was fully red, and when you're doing this algorithm, make sure this face is like behind. Like first, pretend this was all red. It'll be like this, and you guys will be looking at orange. But mine's not all red, so I can just do this any way I want. So for this algorithm, it's pretty complex. It took me a long time to remember, but here we go. F2, and the white should be with the yellow. U, L, R prime, F2, L prime, R, U, and then F2. There we go. Now you guys can see a slight change. As you can see, this is now orange, which means green should be solved. As you can see, there's good. Resolved. That's green solved. Now since it's solved, we have to make it face away from us. For you guys, it should be like this. Like you should be looking at the green will be back here, and you'd be looking at blue. But for me, since I'll have to make sure green's facing you, I need the same algorithm again. F2, U, L, R prime, U, F2, L prime, R, U, and then the last thing, F2. There we go. We solved the Rubik's Cube. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And remember, this is my first ever tutorial on how to solve the Rubik's Cube. If you have any feedback, comments, something I could do better in the next video, then please, I beg you, please put it down in the comments. Please. I really need to make this as best as I can. I really need to get good at this. But anyway, thank you for watching this. And hopefully, I'll see you guys again very, very soon. And as I quote, Daily Dose of Internet, I will see you guys very, very soon. Later. That was quoted, so don't copyright infringe me for that, please.